This is the story of a routine night that spiraled into the worst nuclear catastrophe in history. The deadliest threat is often the one you cannot see. It wasn't an explosion you could see, but it was already too late. In the nearby city of Pripyat, life went on, unaware that an invisible killer was already at their doorstep. In the control room of reactor number 4, what began as a routine safety test became a catastrophic gamble. It was the night of April 25, 1986. A shift of engineers prepared for a scheduled safety test designed to check the reactor's ability to run on residual power. The safety test required overriding critical automatic shutdown systems, a procedure they believed they could control. But the reactor was unstable. The operators were driving a volatile machine into uncharted territory. First, minor fluctuations, a power dip here, an unexpected temperature rise there. The control room crew were confused. They dismissed the initial warnings. Then, the crucial alarms started failing. Sound became muffled, distorted. The control room was descending into deafening chaos as the core temperature spiked. At 1:23 a.m., the chain reaction became unstoppable. The engineers hit the emergency shutdown button, but it was already too late. A fatal design flaw in the RBMK reactor allowed the shutdown sequence itself to momentarily increase reactivity, causing an instantaneous, massive power surge. The rapid steam buildup shattered the core, producing an initial non-nuclear explosion that shook the entire structure. The 1,000-ton concrete reactor lid was blown clear off, exposing the highly radioactive core to the open air. The fires were raging, but the true disaster was in the smoke. Tons of radioactive material ejected into the atmosphere. Carried by the wind, the invisible cloud drifted across Ukraine, Belarus, and Europe, poisoning the ground and the air. They could only measure the extent of the disaster one click at a time, realizing the danger was exponentially greater than anyone could imagine. In the hours and days that followed, the scale of the evacuation was unprecedented. Pripyat, a vibrant city of 50,000, was abandoned in less than 48 hours. Residents were told they would return in 3 days. Personal items, toys, and memories were left behind, frozen in time, silent witnesses to the hasty departure. Today, the exclusion zone is a monument to human error and resilience. But the disaster's true cost goes far beyond the immediate blast. The legacy of Chernobyl is a chilling reminder. The most devastating threats are often the silent, invisible ones that linger long after the initial chaos subsides.